Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon. Today is quite early. The sun has risen, and so I thought I'd make this video early. I hope sometime I look like a shadow. For we have a part of us that is light and a part of us that is shadow. For the ego self is a shadow self, and we have this on the highest level. We have our God self. Our God self is our true self. It is called the I am presence, or the thought adjuster, or the mystery monitor. It is a prepersonal fragment of the universal Father that have fragmented itself. There is an or near infinite number of those beings. They have their home on Divinington. It's a planet that goes around paradise, and they go through extensive training before they come to indwell the mortal mind. And it is their function. They are brilliant, amazing spirits. I do not know all that much yet. I am very much in contact with my I am presence, which is, or let's say, my I am presence is very present within my life. But it took me many years to clear up my channel. For God is our God self. Will eventually fuse, our soul will eventually fuse with that divine part of ourself, and will become an eternal. Will achieve this eternal oneness. And so this guidance first comes as a synchronicity. It comes as sign. It comes as dream. First, it assists us in connecting to our soul family, to our spirit guides. Our spirit guides are divine beings we have made agreement with before we came into incarnation, in order to assist us, to protect us, to guide us. And we have a guardian angel, a master guide, pathfinder guides. We have all kinds of guides that are very personal to us, and they're always there, just as the I am presence is always there. Yet it is a silent partner until we invoke its presence, until we call on this presence, until we remember that I am presence, for the I am is that I am. And we don't need to be more than that I am. That's all we need, to be who we are. And so there is eventually the fusion will happen. The ultimate goal. There's very few beings on this dark shadow matrix that have achieved the fusions while they were incarnated in the flesh. But if we have this desire to ascend. After this life, we usually complete the fusion, and that is the passport to paradise. But there is the Christ and Enoch, but very few people have actually achieved that. Yet it is part of the plan. It is part of the process. We want to be very. This presence will communicate. I've been on my spiritual path for about 30 years, and through my spiritual process, I was able to open a clear communication, telepathic communication, and my I am presence is always there, always reminding me when I'm lost in the game of duality and dramas, and in the shifting sands of time, to remind me of the joy of liberation. For this presence needs to liberate us. He wants to liberate us if we we follow the guidance. We follow the heart, we follow the feeling side of life, and sometimes it is not. This presence will not tell us what we want to hear. For instance, if you tell us, well, don't drink alcohol, or stop smoking cigarettes, or all kinds of things that we're so comfortable within our comfort zones, and sometimes those habits we took on when we were very young, and so it's very difficult to let them go. But this I am presence is really here it really wants our highest good and lead us all the way to the point of freedom and liberation, so that we can achieve that fusion. And so it is important to call on, to invoke, to realize we do have this, and our guides will be very. You can call on guides and angels, for they will assist you to get closer to your divinity. For this God self is the highest, the truest part of ourself, when the ego self is the lowest part of ourself. And so we have to accept that we are very complex beings. We have to align our physical body, our mental body, our emotional body, and our astral body, astral spiritual body. And for that we need to get our ego desire body, personality into alignment with that. It needs to compromise certain of its ideas. Another thing that is important to understand is that it is very good to have spiritual practices, to do yoga, meditation, to do cleansing, to do or fasting, or to exercise, to keep to do invocation, to pray, or whatever, to do service. So all those things are very essential and important. But there are certain times where we need to let go of all that and have fun and go play. For it is those times where we're in a total relaxing, in a total state of enjoyment, we find those things that we totally enjoy, that we are able to bring in those things that we need. So it is about creating the balance and the harmony. For balance and harmony, peace and harmony is really what we're seeking. It's what we aspire to. It's there is a civilization that has based its whole philosophical core. It is a civilization of Arcturus that's always been based on peace and harmony. For we also can call on our galactic friends and families. They will always they live in other system, very far away, sometimes in space, and sometimes in very, very high dimensions. Yet the higher they go in dimension, the more conscious they are, and so they know that we are all one, and we all participate in the expansion of the universe for all. And so we want to move back into the state of enjoying life for every moment of life. So as we let go of the drama, we let go of the dualistic, we stop playing the game of duality, and we return to the state of love. For we want to find this inner peace, and when we make this, we find this inner peace, we can bring this peace with us, and we communicate this peace. We bring equilibrium into the situation that we are the people and situation we are encountering, let's say. So I just wanted to come and say hello. I'm going to go and do more things of my day. For the observer for today is I'm going to pull a few cards, is the time of leaving, the time of departing, the time for this cycle is really ending, and so we have to get ready to move on. It's really important to let go also of all kinds of we have so many beliefs that we've created, or it is all about society, what we learn as children and teenagers and young adults, and so we have so many beliefs that we need to disconnect, that were actually false beliefs, but they're part of this cultural time, and we live in a very shifting time where all the dysfunction of this materialistic world that is rich in matter but is very poor in spirit has to be deconstructed so that we can rebuild a better world. The highest wisdom is going far. It's like we're going to be co-creating. We're going with the flow, but we're getting ready for a new cycle. It's like a marathon. But once we find this state of total joy and connection, then we can embark upon a new journey. For every level we achieve, if we achieve this plane of fifth dimension or sixth dimension, we'll be setting up ourselves for the next level. What we need to understand is getting close to the precipice. It's about we're going to have to make certain decisions. Decisions have to be made, and choices have to be made. So it's about listening to your inner guidance and following that as much as possible. What we need to do is happy. So realizing the absolute happiness, accepting that all is perfect, all is joy, or no matter what. It's about letting go of all the problem for a little while, in order to accept that all may be perfect on some level, and to be as if everything was perfect. There was a philosopher named Spinoza who was called the exile of ignorance, and he was saying that we have to accept the infinite perfection of reality now, no matter what dysfunction may seem. It is actually perfect for the purpose it serves, and from there we are able to shift and change the situation. So it's about and the outcome is like nothing is better than home. So it's about finding this. It's about being well within your life, finding the right creative energy that can be so we can be creative. Once we find we have to create a space. For me, I'm in transition now, but I know that soon things will. Today, now, everything is shifting and changing. It's about to manifest, and so it's a sense of belonging, of feeling good within your body, feeling good within your environment, and so that you can create the peace and bring this peace everywhere you go. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a little song. It's a song an old song that talks about how beautiful life is and how to celebrate life. It goes like this. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I sing to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I sing to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They really say I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They've learned much more than I'll never know. And I sing to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I sing to myself, what a wonderful world. Voilà, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Namaste.